So first and foremost, there is no parenting playbook, and that's the thing. Um, uh, by the grace of God, we just love our kids. We see the value in them. We know as black kids what they'll face and how they'll constantly, society will constantly want to devalue them. Um, and the mindset is to prepare them for their future. The mindset is, I think about this constantly with her, preparing her for her husband. Um, for all of that, and just for life in general, the thing is you've got to know who you are. Um, because otherwise you can get taken advantage of, and it's just a cruel world out there. And so what we our thing is, and it's not something that we necessarily talked about before we had children. But as you have your children and you see them and you see who they are, you certainly, I'm a dad. I want to protect them. So it's just something that we've talked about. And I give so much credit to my wife. She's just an amazing mother. And so she's helped me out along in this so much as well. Um, so yeah, it's just seeing them and seeing who they are and seeing that they are in fact gifts to us. And so you want them to be as best prepared as possible. And a large part of that, and we say this all the time, we're not always going to be with you. We're not always going to be there when you make your decisions. And so it's so important that you understand who you are, how valuable you are. Going back to the diamond analogy. And so you also realize that they're going to make mistakes. And that's something that I have to understand as well. And that's where I have to give more room, and that's where my wife, helps me out because I can be the authoritarian, so.
Is there anything different that you do with her or say to her because she is a black